When I first bought my property, it came with a sturdy, well-secured storage facility tucked behind a locked gate. I used it to store personal tools, old furniture, and some heirlooms passed down through my family. It was never meant to be a communal space, yet somehow that's exactly what it became, without my knowledge or permission. One day, I walked back there and noticed things I didn't recognize: bikes, old gym equipment, plastic totes labeled with names I didn't know. At first, I thought I'd been robbed by someone with a strange habit of leaving stuff behind. But then I confronted the HOA president, Linda, and everything made sense and made me furious. Apparently, in my absence, the HOA board had voted to repurpose my private storage facility into a shared community space. According to them, since my property backed up to the clubhouse, they had some unwritten right to utilize what they called underutilized space for the benefit of the community. They had even handed out keys to certain residents. Linda shrugged when I protested, waving a stack of HOA paperwork I never signed, pointing out some vague clause about community enhancement. I reminded her this wasn't a communal shed, it was mine, on my property. Behind a locked gate, they'd apparently cut the lock to access. I warned them to vacate immediately. I posted signs, I sent written notices, I even filed a complaint with the city, but red tape meant it would take weeks before any action could be taken. That's when I had an idea. If they thought this was a community free-for-all, maybe I should treat it that way. So I listed the contents of the storage shed in an online storage unit auction. I advertised it as an abandoned locker, contents, unknown, starting bid at $50. Word spread fast, and on auction day, a small crowd gathered. I even brought donuts and coffee. By noon, everything had been emptied out. Lawn chairs, bikes, someone's old rowing machine, a collection of vintage dolls. Gone. Linda stormed over when she found out, screeching that I had no right to sell other people's property. I calmly handed her a flyer from the auction. Unclaimed abandoned goods, not associated with any registered owner. Then I added, if your members had asked before dumping their junk in my space, maybe they'd still have it. The HOA hasn't touched my property since. In fact, they've been unusually quiet, and I finally replaced the lock, this time with a keypad system and a camera. Let them try that again.